Alright, we are going to go ahead and start the stream. This will not be a very long stream, I'm hoping. This is just going to be until my laundry is finished. I'm waiting on my laundry to get done before I can even think about going to sleep for the night. It is currently 5 o'clock in the morning from me. So, yay. So in the meantime, we're going to go and, unfortunately, remove something from my realm, because if it stays, it's just gonna keep causing triggers on memories and things. So best to just get rid of it than keep having it in my world. And by get rid of it, I mean, in simple terms, kapow it, because that's the easiest way to go about this. Sad, I remember when this was just starting out. I'm gonna go on a little tour through it before I do it, though. No, because if I do that, then it's just gonna spiral into bullshit. So we're just gonna go ahead and nuke it, I guess. Do I really want to nuke it? I don't even know if I want to nuke it, to be honest. I'm so indecisive. I don't even know if I want to nuke the damn thing. Because the person that built this actually put in a lot of effort, and one of those buildings right there, this one right here, right behind the couch there, I built that right there. That's supposed to be the bathroom. Yeah. I don't even want to. We are gonna nuke this, though. I'm gonna have to put it on Be Right Back, though, because it's not exactly the most appropriate thing, and it's bad enough that, oh my god. Okay, these cats being here are not gonna help either. Yeah, sorry, you don't have my permission to exist, unfortunately. Sorry, kitties. I'm not allowed to exist anymore. Yeah. Yeah, this will be getting removed because I don't want to have to hide the fact that it exists on stream. That didn't destroy all of it, unfortunately. But it destroyed enough, so we're gonna go put it back on. Now we're just gonna fucking punch the rest of it out of existence. And cover up the evidence with grass. Yeah, I can't bring myself to destroy that building. For those of you who have seen the stream, you will know who the person is that made it. Unfortunately, they will no longer be joining us in any more streams, or really anything for that matter. I will not be commenting on any of it either, because it really has nothing to do with this right now. And, you know. By the way, guys, if you want to join my Discord, the link should be in my About Me page and my description, possibly. I don't really feel like going on and checking right now. But it should be there, and if not, then, you know, it it should at the very least, be on my About Me page. If anything at all. Yeah. Yeah, that's the sad part, is I can literally see it from my fucking... Never mind. Okay, so... what do we want to do here? Where is my roller coaster? I forgot all about that thing. I haven't looked at my roller coaster that I made a while back in a very long time. It has been a very long time, and there it is. And that thing actually took me a decent amount of time to build. I remember when I was finishing it up. Never mind, that can't really say that on stream. I don't really want to. I was finishing it up one day, and what the hell? Oh my fucking god. Stupid chickens. Fuck out of here. Alright. So, like, what are the rules of this game? You just go down and... Okay, let's see. Where is... There it is. I need to go back over there. What the fuck? Do I have music turned down? I think I do. Because I'm not hearing any music. Yep, it is turned down. First try, nice. Hello, external. Welcome to the stream. Don't know why there was a frog on top of this building, but okay. Eats the heat? What? Oh, is this like the... Oh, this is like the fire station. I humbly request that you do not do that for a little bit. Just for a little bit. Maybe a week, a full 7 days. Full 7 days without that. That would be greatly appreciated, because I probably won't be in the mood for that for a while. I was debating on blowing up a certain someone's build today because of how upset I am right now. And last thing I need is someone making jokes like that right now. And I can't even find the damn building now because it is... Hope if I'd go in the right area. That's down here. You know, it's sad. A lot of effort put in this building, but also a lot of effort put into this damn pathway just to get to this damn building. Lots of effort put into this bridge. Tried making it look nice. That's whatever. I don't fucking care anymore. Anyways. So, I don't even know if I want to play this damn realm anymore. It was expiring anyways, so, you know. I can't really afford to pay it right now, so. Can't afford a whole lot of anything, though, to be honest. Fucking society is fucked. I mean, damn, prices are just skyrocketing. Like, and then wages just are so low. Like, how am I gonna be in charge of saving people's lives at a water park? External, I will not be, talking about what happened. Simply because I've said it quite a few times. And I kind of just want to be done with it, to be honest. I kind of just wanted to be done with drama, to be honest, but you know, drama finds its way to us. So you could be avoiding it like you could be avoiding it like it's the flu, and it'll still find its way to you. All I gotta say is not to name names, but I'm about to name a name. Artemis and I will no longer be speaking. Could that change? Maybe. But will it? Probably not. I mean, from what happened, seemed like she was about ready to not have anything to do with me, so. Now, one thing here. You were here when she was acting all freaky towards me one day. And all of a sudden, when I start doing it, it's a catastrophe. Which kind of confused me, but I did my best to respect her wishes and stop. But apparently I wasn't stopping enough. And I'm pretty sure I put the brakes on it. She was upset about me and the crap with Skycrake. How I had made her watch me block him and all that. I never forced her to watch me do anything. She could have left. She could have told me, hey, I'm a little uncomfortable here. Can we, like, stop doing this? I didn't know until after the deed had been done. And then she goes and uses me asking for her opinion on someone against me. So. Then today, well, not really today, but yesterday, rather, I woke up to find, when it all really began, the end of a friendship. I had seen that she left the server, so I'm like, okay, did something happen while I was, you know, sleeping throughout the entire day? Because unfortunately, I wasn't able to go to sleep until, like, what, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning? Give or take. I woke up, she left the server, so I'm like, okay. So I go to our DMs, and I see that her profile isn't loading, so I'm like, having one of those panic attack moments, little mini heart attack moments. Not really a panic attack, but a mini heart attack moment, because I've had that happen before. But I'm like, it'll load, right? It'll load, yeah, sure. So I you know, realize, nope, it's in fact not loading. So I try to send a message, and sure enough, it gives me that little error. So I'm like, okay, I'm really confused. So I immediately asked JT to see if he knew anything, because I figured maybe they had a conversation or something. Maybe he might know what's going on. He didn't. So I just went along with my day, trying to put the pieces together and figure out what happened, what could have possibly happened. Part of me was thinking that she had decided to take the whole Virgo thing seriously and cut me out. Part of me still kind of thinks that. I mean, she really doesn't like Virgos. But anyways, I decide to try to take my mind off of it by starting a live stream. You will not be able to see it because after it was done, I had deleted it. She'd come into the live stream. At first, I didn't really think anything of it, but it kind of ended up being pretty suspicious because it was, what appeared to be an alt, or at the very least a newer account, or an inactive, for the most part, account. Something kind of just in the background, kind of just here on standby for whenever needed, whatever. Didn't have a profile picture or anything. And the chat messages were no, do better, and it kind of confused me. And I'm like, what do you mean by that? My gut told me that it was in fact her, and my gut was actually very much 110% correct. And let's just say the conversation didn't really go too well. She had called me out for the same things I had just said. The whole thing with Sky Craig, the whole being freaky thing, the whole, saying that she cannot be friends with someone like me. Can't do this anymore. Exited. I've left the shadows and entered the lights. And then I later ended this. Shut up. And then I later ended the stream because I needed to, first of all, not have that drama be live. So I need to process what the fuck was going on. Let's see. I started another live stream, and she came back, said I'm gonna rejoin the server, and demanded that I apologized. So me, being me, I apologized for the for both the things, for the Sky Craig thing and the, because I wasn't trying to be, wasn't trying to be an ass, wasn't trying to be weird or nothing, but, what can you do, right? People will be people. Then that's when she ultimately uses me asking her for her opinion on JT against me. I never, really wanted to kick JT. I never, But the main thing was after, and yes, the first time he made those jokes, he did apologize and explain that. I'm like, okay, all good. He does it again, Artemis gets pissed. So then the defensive side of me kicks in, and I'm like, should I do something? So I ultimately decide to go to her and ask what she thinks. Because she's the one that got pissed off. She's the one who got upset by what he was doing. So I figured it would be a good idea to ask for her opinion. Clearly, I was fucking wrong. She had told me that it was simply the jokes. You didn't seem like a bad person. That was all I needed to hear. So I let it go. Now JT is pissed at me because he thinks I betrayed him, which, given the past experiences and everything that's happened in the past, I don't believe you were here for it external. No, this was something that happened before you had even come into the picture. This was something that happened July of last year, I think. I could be wrong. I don't even know. Yeah. Because I remember right before I turned 18, I think I bought this computer. I remember seeing it on Facebook Marketplace, and I was like, gotta have it. Gotta have it. It was a pretty good steal, too. But anyways, let's see, what else is here? Trying to think here. So yeah, now present time, you probably see it in the Discord server. I did nuke all the channels. Well, not all of them. I tried to nuke the moderator channel because, you know, it wouldn't let me. It was giving me some kind of BS. It wasn't even giving me like an error. It was just like acting like it was gonna do it, but then not doing it for some reason. I really don't know. I might just all out delete it, just because there is another moderator chat, which will probably be a better idea, just to use that. Okay. I did nuke the, yeah, I did. I was kind of confused about that. I seen that, I'm like, what the fuck? But yeah, I nuked the general chat. I nuked the random ping chat thingy. I nuked the quotes. The quotes was the first thing I had nukes, and that was after the first, you know, the first sign of drama going on, when Artemis had first asked me to stop, you know, with the had originally brought up the concern with the freakiness between each other, between the two of us or whatever. I had nuked it. But yeah. After she had used what I had said against me, I banned her. This was her alt account. I have not banned her main account because she has a second Discord account, but because I banned her alt, it might not let her main account in. Just because I think they tend to IP ban Discord accounts now. Or at least I think. Or maybe if like the account is linked to, like if you have two accounts kind of logged in on one device. But, you know, like I said, it doesn't really matter anymore. Because, you know, what's done is done. Ain't not a damn thing you can do about it. Ain't not a damn thing none of us can do about it. I think we can do is wonder what we could have done differently. Alright, well, my alarm did go off like 25,000 years ago, so I am going to go back to my house here and get ready to log off for the night, or for the day, I should say. Yeah, I ain't getting jack shit for sleep tonight, damn. I'm gonna just put it on the be right back for now, and then, depending on how dry my laundry is, I will either end the stream by putting it on the ending screen, or go back to streaming while it dries my shit again. So, we shall see. You can feel free to stick around and wait until then. It probably won't even be probably about 5 to 10 minutes, probably about 5 minutes, give or take. Who knows? Anyways. Alright guys, well, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. Thank y'all for tuning in. I guess I'll see y'all in the next one. Oh. So, I know there were some depressing stories being shared in the stream, but I do have some good news. Kind of. I am planning on moving into an actual place at some point. Meaning, I won't be living in a tiny box. I mean, this tiny box is actually better than the one I was living in. If you guys see my TikTok, you guys will see, you know, some videos showing that room that I used to live in. Oh, it's tiny. Oh, so cramped. It's the reason why I can't go in those tinier stalls in the bathroom. It's not going to be, you know, anytime soon. It's probably going to be like a few months from now, depending on how things go. I mean, possibly as soon as I'm done paying off my credit card or whatever, it'll happen. But a friend of mine is where we're talking about, you know, being roommates, because he has a place that he owns, and he's currently paying $1,300 a month, and that could be a good thing to it could be really nice to be able to only have to pay half of that, considering he makes, in terms of hourly wage, less than me. But in terms of tips, he probably makes more than me. Because he also gets really good tips from his job, because he works as valet or whatever. Right. So, anyways, that's the good news. Whenever that happens, you can expect to also see better quality streams, because with that I'm also planning on getting better streaming gear. It's YouTube uploads, that's what it is. Like, I'm planning on getting like a Rode setup, like a Rode mic, you know, all that good jazz. I'm not sure if Rode makes a audio interface, but if they do, you can best believe I'm buying it. No, I'm not sure if I want a Stream Deck. I do want to get a capture card that goes straight into my PCIe, and, you know, get a more up-to-date PC, custom built. You know, the good old BS that nobody really needs, but we all want. Well, anyone that likes playing video games like I do. Anyways, that is going to be the end of the stream now. I'm gonna stop yapping and, you know, go to bed at a very not so normal time. Oh, insomnia is a bitch. I don't even know if it's really insomnia or not. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next stream.